This episode of Distractible is presented to you by Amazon Prime. Whatever you're into, it's on Prime. And I'm into a lot. You can't look at my order history. I won't let anyone.
A lot of this show, I think, comes directly off Amazon. I think we all got our coins of fairness on there. Where'd you get your stacks of paper you scribble on, Wade?
Amazon.
Whatever it is, Prime helps you get more out of whatever passions you're into or getting into. Head to amazon.com/prime and follow your obsession wherever it goes.
Good evening, gentle listeners or watchers, and welcome to Distractible. This episode, morose Mark gets stonewalled, warns of insipid AI, then calls for the quintessence of quotes. Babish Bob stands for Sasquatch, Jim loves K-pop, and he profoundly pep talks. Wildling Wade goes nuts on Netflix, crashes as Clark Gable, and channels Caveman and the Dawn. From undead presenters to tireless self-tuition. Yes! It's time for Size Matters. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
I get the last nut out of my mouth and I'll be good.
That's what she said?
Ah! God, I can't take the power of your true laugh.
I need to step away from that. Hang on. What the fuck?
Hello and welcome back to Distractible, the podcast that was your nephew's favorite once long ago, but now he's too old for that. This isn't as cool as it once was, and he's grown out of it. So we, as desperate, trying to still be relevant people, are clinging on, doing the same thing over and over again in the hopes that someday the magic will relight again, but it never will. One of us is dead.
Who is it?
That's up for the audience to decide which one of us, by the end of the episode, one of us is dead.
It's an exciting poll.
Well, this is the podcast that you were hopefully looking for. There's probably a podcast award show that you could nominate us for, something like that. Hey, why don't you do that thing for us? Or don't, I guess.
We need the publicity. We've fallen off.
We've changed.
We are actually not good at Did you guys know that we are actually extremely bad about publicizing ourselves?
I would have heard that somewhere, but we didn't publicize it very well.
It's actually it's very true, because most of the podcasts out there, they have celebrities and traditional stuff, and I'm not saying that they're just pounding the pavement. They have teams for that, but we don't even have a team for that.
Are we supposed to have a team?
Actually, yeah, we are.
Oh God,
we need to be on each of Shakira's hips, and as Shakira does a hip dance, it says "Distractible, Distractible." Maybe I just want that.
Yeah, that sounds like a Wade thing. That sounds like a Wade thing.
Hey, honesty, that's a good, man.
I don't know if it'd be effective, but it would work on me. I tell you that.
Well, you are our target audience. We don't have enough Wade listening to this podcast. I can tell you that.
How many middle-aged bald men are out there? Come on, tell me. I was chosen to be on this podcast because I was so relatable to the mid-aged bald audience.
Yep, it's true. Science.
No one knows if I'm 25 or 55. You'll never tell.
Oh, well, are you a guru? Wait, that's my bed.
Give him the guru point. All right, he's a guru. All right, okay. Wow, very much. All right, but you're not getting any small talk point, Wade. Wink. You might. You don't
know that, Mr. Host.
Oh, I like that you preempted that. He doesn't deserve any, and he won't.
He might not. It's true. Maybe.
I deserve all of them.
But just like most things in life, this is Schrodinger's podcast, and you don't know what the contents are going to be like until you look, because we're both dead and alive.
Can we do a podcast episode where just in the middle, we just leave it blank for like 30 minutes, and it's like, the box was empty?
I mean, yeah, man.
Do you want to do that regardless of whether people will enjoy it or not? Or are you thinking that would be...
I'm in that phase of life where I'm getting old enough where I'm like, kind of don't care anymore because it's funny and I want what I want.
If we just label ourselves as avant-garde, we can get away with anything, right?
What does avant-garde stand for?
Let's go guard! Avant! Avant-garde!
All right, I'll take it. My Remarkable is out of commission. What's up with that, Remarkable company that made it? If that is your real name.
You probably owe them a penny that they're not going to forget about.
They haven't messaged me since. Yeah, they have not messaged me since Apple. I'm talking about the Apple saying I owe them a penny. I have not gotten any emails about that.
Tim Apple was on his exercise bike having his morning smoothie and almost spit strawberry banana kale out his nose when he heard Mark upset about the billing situation.
There was a loophole. He was very upset, and someone walked up to him and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Apple, what's wrong? Penny for your thoughts?" And he's like, "Penny. That's what Mark owed. I can say it was his penny. It's paid off." Yes.
Fuck, what did you just... What situation did you just come up with?
No, you know what, Wade? For once, I was with you. I totally understand what just happened. It's Mark. It makes sense. Just trust.
All you need to know is you're off the hook for now. Little did he know he owed more than a penny based on interest. It was 1.001 pennies, and the interest will continue to accrue.
You guys hearing a narrator in your head, or is that just me?
I always hear that. And it always sounds like Wade's narrator voice. That's weird.
Well, we're back at this, and I don't owe anybody any money that I'm going to publicly say out loud. Do you guys owe anyone any money?
I have a mortgage.
Banks, stuff, probably, yeah. I think they know. I don't think they're going to let that slide.
Well, then we've tapped the debt topic dry. Let's move on to small talk.
I got nothing for you because I get no points for this anyway, so...
Oh, I have a lot of small talk. Don't worry. I'll fill it all up.
Self-fulfilling prophecy, Wade. That's what that is. Bob, go ahead.
Did you see that VO3, Google's AI video thing that people love when we talk about? It's a great topic. I don't know how widely discussed this has been and how serious it is, but I saw a bunch of AI nerds that I follow online chattering about how there's a new emergent capability coming out at VO3.
Emergent, eh?
Apparently it can now, it was not like designed to do this, but it just started doing a thing where you can have it generate something and then take like a frame. Oh, for fuck's sake. Listen to AI camera. Zoom out, you fuck. You can take a frame, which I'm going to indicate like this. You can take a frame of video and like just write notes on the frame and be like, move this over here and make this cloud bigger or whatever. You can do something like that. Feed it back to VO3 and be like, make that same video, but with these notes or changes. And it will incorporate them. That it has figured out how to take like visual annotations and just do generally what you want to do. And that was not a thing that they put into it. It just started doing that because it keeps developing as it gets more use and they put more data into it or however it works.
Is that like saying it can better manipulate? Because I saw that Runway ML had a demo for theirs that was like, it'll replace the entire VFX pipeline. People should be like concerned for their jobs, number one. And I know people get on my case for like downplaying it sometimes, but I just want people to be aware of what its actual capabilities are, so that they can react accordingly. And someone pointed out like the problem with that replacing VFX pipelines is the kind of video that it outputs is very different from what movie quality video is, and the kind of bit depth and the resolutions, and we don't know what you put into it. And like, if it's close enough isn't good enough for a lot of industries. And a lot of what AI does is close enough. It gets very close sometimes, but it's close enough doesn't cut it. When you've got someone point out in the VFX industry, they call it pixel fucking, right? So it's when the director sends an entire shot back because they didn't like this one thing happening in the far right corner. And then they keep doing that 30 times with various random bullshit that they don't like. And studios do it all the time. That's why it costs millions of dollars sometimes. It's ridiculous, but
you're unique in your knowledge of like movie making and your eye for it, I'm sure, compared to like the average, I mean, me or people, average movie enjoyers. But I feel like a great example of what you're saying in terms of the quality is like, if any of you out there have seen the commercials that companies have done using AI, you could tell. And it's not just because like the images were totally rational, right? A lot of times you can tell something is AI generated because there's like 19 fingers, or like it's the Will Smith eating spaghetti meme. You look at it and it's like, but there was like I think it was a Coca-Cola commercial, or some companies were doing something where it was like AI generated visuals in a commercial and everything was totally normal, whatever. It was but you could look at it and you could just tell, like, why does this look fuzzy? It's because it's lower resolution or the bit depth or whatever, like for the technical reasons. It's because it's not as good. And commercials are not as high of a standard. The movie standard is like going to be on the fucking biggest screen you can imagine. It needs to be extremely like beautiful and perfect, and you can't have commercials is like that shit's compressed. I was watching the commercial on YouTube TV. It's not like but even there, you look in the AI generated commercial comes on and your eye is like, oh, something about that is like bad looking, right? And there are technical reasons for that, but I feel like even normal people can still tell it's not even close in terms of quality that you get out of AI generated stuff versus made by professionals to that standard.
We're not downplaying it, but I am curious.
Also, we're not even using it, just to be clear.
I don't want to pay $250 to make Sasquatch vlogging videos.
God.
Even for a bit, I'm not gonna pay $250 a month. It's probably more now. I bet they raised the price of that shit.
Well, I have James Small Talk. Do you guys want to hear about more joys of having a child?
Always.
Fascinating times in the world of James. He really loves Mark. I think in one of the previous episodes you talked about the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. In the weekend immediately following when we recorded that, I happened to watch it, and I agree with your take. It's a pretty good movie.
It's just enjoyable.
Because we watched the movie, we were playing the music, and we just like played it for James. He fucking loves the music from that movie. He really likes Golden, and he really likes the Soda Pop. He's like dancing more than he's ever danced before. Anytime it comes on, he starts dancing, and there's like the drop in I forget which one, but the one where it's like, we're going up, up, up.
Golden, I think
that's in Golden. He like, when the drop is coming, he stops and he goes, ready, we're going up. It's really funny. And that's very cute and very fun. And so to balance it out, this is the other thing that he's doing a lot lately. We were in the car and he was just screaming, and not like angry or sad or anything. He was happy, and he was just going, bah, 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 and like, it was a lot. And eventually I reached a point where I was like, man, how do I stop that from happening for a minute? And I just sort of was like, hey buddy, what are you doing? What? Hey James. And I like get his attention, and I finally got his attention, and he looked at me, and I was like, yeah, okay, what are you doing and why? And he just goes, I'm buying because bah, bah. And I was like, you know what? He answered me directly. I cannot fault him. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's really committed to it. And so I've had a headache for about a week and a half. But it's still pretty funny, but that one is way more unpleasant because he really does just scream a lot right now. It's fucking loud. But he's having a great time, so like it's hard to complain.
All right. Well, that's great. Bah to bah, and that's all you need.
He's buying, obviously.
All right, Wade, I've gotten a point opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
Name a K-pop Demon Hunters song.
Golden.
Yeah, he did it.
He does listen.
Name another.
More Golden.
Oh, have you seen that movie?
I have not seen it.
Oh, impressive.
I know Molly just went out with like the girls and watched it recently, but I have not seen it yet. But you guys keep talking about it. She seemed to enjoy it, so it's like, okay, maybe I need to check it out. But
I believe that it's still way up in the charts. That movie is nuts because it is just destroying every record that, well, not every record that Netflix has had, but it's definitely staying at number one for a very long time, and the viewership is increasing because people do what I did, and they're just like, hey, you should check it out because it's fun, and it is. And it made me realize also that I haven't watched anything on Netflix in a very long time. I haven't had a reason to. So this is cool that there's like a reason to. So I think that's fun. I think that's nice.
Yeah, if only they didn't make me re-log in and then warn me about logging in every time I went to watch them.
Well, if you weren't a criminal, it wouldn't be a concern.
It's like, I'll be watching on the TV and I'm like, I'm going to watch them on my tablet. And it's like, this is not the same device. Are you committing crimes? What's your password? Prove you're not committing. Okay, you have 14 days. And if we even suspect this isn't you, you're done. You're done. You'll sleep with the fishes. All right, Netflix, can I keep watching my show now? Yeah, all right.
I love that quote. You could be sleeping with the fishes.
It's so aggressive. Every time I go to log in, it's like, well, look who's logging in again. It's really you this time, bitch?
I'm not saying it's not annoying because I do hate that. We don't even have Netflix right now, but it was doing that to us previously when we did have Netflix. But I have another app that I use where every time it does the same thing and aggressively logs me out. But every time I open it, it like doesn't realize it's logged me out, and so I open it and it'll be like, oh, I'm loading. Let me load your notes. Hang on. Wait a minute. You're not logged in. And so it takes like a minute. And then eventually it's like, put your password back in. And I'm like, why the fuck did you try and load everything then? Like, what? You forgot you logged me out? And then what?
Yeah. I mean, I'm always like, I find it annoying, but then I remember, I guess if people hacked my accounts and stuff, I would be mad, and that would take a lot more work.
I just like to be mad about stuff. I'm mad about everything.
I just don't like you have 14 days, and then we'll see if you get to keep watching this.
Wait, to what? What did they say that? I thought you were just saying that.
It's to like prove that you're not borrowing someone else's Netflix, right? You have to like log in on your home network or some bullshit to prove that it's you and not someone that's not you.
How would that prove it? Can't you just be like, hey, it's me?
If you're traveling, forget it. Like, if you want to go on a trip, Netflix is like, you're dead to me. You need to be at home on your couch. I can't even believe, what is this internet? This isn't our internet. Who are you sleeping with? Is it the Max? Was it Max?
It was HBO Max.
Yeah, aren't they switching it back to HBO Max now?
Yeah, I think they are.
So when is it switching back to Twitter then? Because I'm glad companies are starting to realize getting rid of the brand name they've had for decades was really stupid.
That is its natural musk. This episode is brought to you by Hulu. We've waited 15 long years, which is a very long time, and I don't like saying that out loud, for King of the Hill.
I've waited 30.
I've waited 35.
Yeah, time didn't stop, though, because Hank's retired now. Look, despite 15 years passing, the Alley guys are still right there. Alamo's on ice, beers in hand.
It's the same hill. It's a new day. They're back. An all-new season of King of the Hill is now streaming on Hulu on Disney+.
Wade, you got the segue point. You want to know why?
I'm hilarious.
Okay, if I say no...
That's right. It's a trap. Black Ball's all over that.
If I said no, it would be true, but
Okay, then say no.
It wasn't because you were hilarious, but it's not because you're not hilarious. It's because you said a quote, and this whole episode is about quotes.
No.
Huh? What's up?
I was going to say, I love quoting things. I quote things all the time, but I don't know anything about them.
Wade said, you're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Well, you know, that's too many words. That's just too complicated. I mean, I get the message, but I'm like, is 7 words as many as that needs? I think we're smarter than that. I think that we can optimize these quotes and go back and forth and shorten them and still keep the meaning.
Okay.
Now, the rules are as follows, and I'm going to use this as an example. I have more quotes than this, but if it was going to be, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes, you can tie in the literal meaning or the metaphor that it's going for. So you could either shorten it. It just has to mean the same thing that the words mean, and us all agree that it means that. Or mostly me agree, because I'm judging, but I'd rather you worry about shortening it than being perfectly accurate is all I'm saying. But it has to be close.
Are we going for one shot, give me the shortest you've got, or are we going back and forth on this?
Here's the strategy. I don't think if you can jump down to one word, I'll try, like maybe, but I don't think that not all these can be boiled down to that. You want to not be the last one, because whoever messes up ends the chain, and we all agree. So you can go short. I don't think I should allow you to go to 2 or 1. I'll keep count of the number of words in there, and I'll say you have to I'll just say at least 1 word shorter, but it has to go down. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it up to you. You strategize however you want. That's just the situation that we're in. All right, here we go. Heads is Wade this time, I'll say, and tails is Bob. Bonk. Wade, man. You got that.
Really good sound on that one. That was a good fa-ting.
All right. So your quote, Wade, I'll give you a choice. You can either have a movie quote or a historical real person quote.
Oh, let's start with movie. That's thematic to what we were talking about.
So I pulled these from the 100, the AFI, which is the American Film Industry or something like that. Their list.
AI?
Oh no, they're gonna hate that, Mark. AI quotes.
No. It's the top 100 quotes from a bunch of different movies. And so this is the number 1 quote on their list. Gone with the Wind, 1939. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. It's 8 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 words. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Optimize.
Look, lady, I don't care.
That's good. Look, lady, I don't care. 5 words. That's a hell of an optimization. Bob, can you optimize further?
Just for context, I believe my dear, the character's name in the movie is Vivian Lee. I just want to throw that out there. I think that's who this is. So yeah, my version would be, look, Vivian, I'm tired.
That works. That's still the meaning. Wait.
Babe, shut up.
Yep.
Okay, so that was 3. Okay. Do sounds count as words? Can I make a sound to begin with?
I want to hear it, and we'll make a judgment afterwards.
Who cares?
I'll allow that. I will. It's losing a little bit. It's borderline, right?
If it was directed at a person who just said something to me and I was just like, who cares? Like it means it's close in the context, right?
I think the only thing that I think would be debatable, and Wade, you tell me if this is the word we can't say, is it losing who you're speaking to? Because that is part of the quote.
This is up to you. I don't know that I care that it keeps that context or not, but if you wanted to keep that context, that's your decision.
I liked it, so I'm just going to go based on what I liked. I think it worked, but, can you go shorter?
That was Babe's lips.
I would agree. You really can only do this to someone you know. It won't go well. I got to give it to you.
Bob, can you go shorter than 1 word?
No words. No sound.
Listeners, I'm looking disapprovingly.
Yeah, we feel free to bend the rules as we go on, but I'll give that one to Wade. That was a good fight. All right. Okay, Bob, movie quote or real life quote?
Oh, historical figure quote, please.
I'm not guaranteeing that you'll know these, but I'm assuming that you'll understand the context. Ernest Hemingway. But man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. So that's, but man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. It's 15 words. So wordy. Am I right? Let's shorten that down. But man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated.
Yeah. Well, this feels too short, but can I just fully replace it whole cloth with another quote?
Go for it.
Never give up, never surrender. That's it.
All right, let's see. Never give up. Not made for defeat. Can be destroyed, but not defeated. You know, I think it does, because the whole meaning of this is to inspire, right? I think that works. It's a two-parter.
Yeah, it's implied that you're not giving up despite your setbacks or losses, but you're not ever surrendering because you cannot be defeated.
I like it. Wade.
Okay, no prayer. You cannot win!
Now, who are you talking to? Because if you're talking to the people you're trying to inspire, I'm pretty sure that's not working.
Shit! The bad guy! That guy!
You could have said, we cannot lose.
No. I want to make sure they know.
Your general gets up on the podium. We cannot win!
Give up! Surrender!
All right, I gotta give that to Bob. You speaking to the wrong people.
Sorry, that one got really short really fast. I just was that's a long one. I thought long would be easier, and long was way harder.
That's what I tell every girl I dated.
All right, Wade, back to you. Movie or historical?
Oh, let's do historical.
Gandhi once said, "You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist." You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. 8 words.
I counted 10. Hold on, we gotta redo that.
You cannot is one word.
Oh, you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist.
With a clenched fist. 8 words.
Open your palm to shake, idiot.
Ooh, 7. Not right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's great. All right, 7. He's making it easy for you, Bob. He's making it easy.
I want to go on a limb. This is imagining it's said in context that someone is attempting to shake my hand with a closed fist. What do I do with that?
What do I do with that? 6. You guys are skating by. I think now, wait, you don't have to build off of that one. You build off of the original, but I think I can accept it because you're talking to the right people and we just disqualified one for talking to the wrong people. What am I going to do with that? 6.
Open hand, grab mine, shake.
I think you're teaching a caveman. I'll accept it. It works if this is the literal is kind of teaching how to handshake. Gandhi, best handshakes. We all know this.
Okay, 5 words. So I have to do 4. That's the rules we're establishing here. Got it. Shake hands, not punch.
That works. That works. We're down to 4. Wait, can you do 3?
No, shake it.
Honestly, that's the closest to the original quote we've had yet, because it's "you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist." It's like the denial. It's great. 3, Bob.
Open, moron.
I bet Gandhi said moron.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was insulted. It's borderline because it could be confused for anything. But given that the quote is "you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist," it starts closed and you say "open, moron." And I believe he thinks that violence is probably stupid. By the most technical and skating of margins, I'm going to give it to you, but just barely. When it's like that good, I'm maybe if I do the sequel to this, I should be like, Wade, you could match that and you'll split a point or something like that, or you match it to beat it. And if it's a better 2-word, then we'd evaluate from there.
I know what Gandhi said in 1 word.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Fist out, hand out. Right. That's how it was started.
Bro.
I gotta give it to you.
No, wait, but I get a chance at 0 words then. I get a chance at 0 words. I'm going to use Wade's same context. All
right. Yeah.
Hand out to shake, fist out.
Now that's so close, but you are telling them to close their fist. By the only definition, that would work if it was to close a fist. For every listener, it was 2 fist bumps, and they hit fists, and they went, poof. It's so close. I'm giving it to Wade.
Yeah, woo! bro.
Well fought round. God damn, I'm not going to get through my whole list, that's for sure. Oh, I need a drink after.
Movie. I'm not taking a sip of anything. Movie.
All right, movie it is. Okay. From The Godfather, the second most memorable quote in all of moviedom. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. 9.
What's the most quotable? What's number 1?
We just said it before. Believe it or not, it's Frankly, My Dear, I Don't Give a Damn. That's rated.
Oh, I thought you meant that was the second most popular quote from The Godfather.
Oh, no. God.
I was like, what's more popular than that from The God? Look how they massacred my boy.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
I got it. There is no way he can say no.
That works. There is no way. Wait. Oh, fuck. There is no way he can say no. 8. Wait.
We will make this deal now.
I don't feel threatened.
Yeah, but imagine me more Italian.
Say it more Italian. Let's feel it.
Hey, we will make this deal now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were fluent in Italian.
It's one of those things I don't like to bust out unless I have to.
Was there a hey we'll make... You wasted one on hey.
I mean, that still works. That's still 7, right?
It makes it as hey, we'll make this deal now. It's 6 actually. So
if you're using wheel as a contraction rather than we will, yeah.
Contractions are valid, I think. All right, Bob.
He's definitely gonna do this.
He's definitely gonna do this. 5. That does qualify.
Oh, it's a deal.
That works. Oh, it's a deal.
You say yes.
I think talking directly to him is outside of the context, but I like it. It's, it's cutting out the middleman. It's shortening the movie, actually. It just goes right to him. Say yes.
Boy dead.
Oh, I thought that was your attempt.
No, not for this one. We're shortening the movie.
It's down to less than 3 words, Wade.
Deal done.
Yeah. Actually, wait, now that I think about that, that's relating. That's right. You're even talking to the right person. You're talking to the original person.
Hey, you're back, consigliere.
All right, Bob. It's in your quote.
All right. I don't remember the exact setup from the movie, but I'm assuming this quote is following someone addressing the character and being like, whoa, how are we going to get him to do that? And I look him right in the eyes and I go, Moida.
All right, that's 6 letters, 2 syllables.
Yep, more. I appreciate the accent because otherwise I would have said it borderline. But yeah, that's as Italian as it comes.
Very threatening in Italian.
Wade, can you beat that?
If I steal it a little bit, it'll be the same idea, I guess. But threat.
You didn't have to say anything, man.
I forgot. I meant to say deal. It was bad. I had to say deal.
It's your instinct to keep the listeners involved. That's really good.
Yeah, listeners, I made a throat-cutting motion as I said threat instead of deal. I don't know that I get to keep that one. Well, I concede.
Yeah, if you'd have said nothing, I would have given it to you because threat.
Shorter than murder. No, it's not.
All right, whose turn was it? I've forgotten.
I think I went first on that. Yeah, it's Wade's turn.
So Wade, you can get a movie or a real life quote.
Let's do another movie.
On the waterfront.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have is one word, been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. 21 words.
Jeez. All right.
You don't get it. I could have been higher class, a winner. Instead, I'm a bum.
That's good. I lost count. Was it like 13? 13?
I don't fucking know. You're the one counting. I just said words.
I don't remember what you said.
I got 13.
High class.
Instead, I'm a bum. Yeah, 12 or 13. 13's fine.
I'm a bum. It might be 18, actually. Wait. Whatever. Let's say 15.
Fair.
So it might be 18 or 13, so let's say 15.
You idiot. I could have climbed, could have won, but now I'm a bum.
What's 14?
It's 14.
No, that was 12. Coulda is one word. Coulda's one. Coulda was one in the original, otherwise it would be way longer. Coulda is one. 12.
Dummy, I could have been somebody, but I'm a bum.
Okay, 9. Because, dummy, I could have been somebody, but I'm a bum. 9. Great. Love the emotion, by the way. The acting in this.
Thank you.
Stellar. But I'm a bum.
All right. I could have been the title. A bum.
Do the sounds were supposed to be the emotions coming through, right?
Yeah. He's struggling to speak, so there were less words in
So
it.
emotional, right? Okay, all right, 8. But you're on thin ice, mister. All right, wait.
Fool, I was smart. Now I'm dumb.
Fool, I was smart. Now I'm dumb.
Mr. T?
Yeah, you know what? I think that definitely works. I like it.
I'll take it.
How many was that? 7? Oh, boy. Hey, I failed. I'm a loser.
That's great. 6. I felt the emotions there, man.
Truth hurts.
Could have been somebody, but nope.
Oh, no.
I feel it, man. Wait, that was beautiful.
How many was that then? 5?
5. Because coulda.
Had it all! No!
That's great. That's good. Yeah, that works. That's perfect. 4. Goddamn. Wait, can you in 3?
Perfect life. No.
It works. It is a direct copy of yours because you ended it with no, but perfect life, no.
I don't know. I was just gonna straight give that to him. I thought that was pretty good.
All right, okay, all right, it's fair. All right, I was gonna err on the side of him copy, but I think because there's so few words left, it's got to be something. So, Bob, do you have 2?
Fuck me. Eh?
Yeah, I think that gets the message that the quote is trying to get at. You don't understand. I could have had class, could have been a contender, I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Oh, fuck me. That was even 3. You did it in 2. God. Oh, so good. Anyway, Wade.
Why?
For the listeners, there were some gestures involved in setting that up.
Yeah, I was gesturing at them, then me, them, then me. Bob, less than 3 letters?
Yeah.
That was a thumbs down.
I was grasping at the life, and then
Man, I would love to give that to you. I just don't think it captures all of it. I don't think this one can be distilled into 0 words because the quote is so long. Okay, Bob, let's make this maybe the last one.
movie.
All right, this one is from Sunset Boulevard, 1950.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
All right, Mr. DeMille. The Mr. DeMille has given you some extra words to work with. I'm ready for my close-up.
10 words.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Yeah. Hey, director, zoom it in on this.
On the 7, that you're really understanding the art of filmmaking. I love it. All right, Wade, 7.
DeMille, zoom in on my face.
6, that works. That's perfect.
Hey, my makeup is done.
Now that all qualifies if makeup's one word, right?
God, I hope so. That's what I was thinking.
All right, I'll count to 5. That is really, man. Have you made movies before? This is crazy. All right, Wade, 5.
DeMille, focus on this.
Yep. 4.
DeMille, right here.
Yeah, 3.
Film me!
For those who couldn't see, Wade's pushed his face all the way in the camera because he doesn't know how to zoom it.
Yeah, wait. I got something for this. Wait, this is gonna actually work for me one time. So what, I got one word?
Yeah, you did 2, so you got 1.
Zoom.
Wade, do you have nothing?
Do like a whole stage play? What is this?
He's gesturing towards his face.
Snapping to get their attention. You, me.
As much as
You've been given a lot of the no words ones to the person who did 1. I can concede to Bob here.
The only thing in my head is that could be misconstrued as come over here.
It's
true. Like there's other meanings to that. Maybe if it had been like maybe, but I think
I was thinking like a camera snatch, but Wade's setup doesn't work for that.
All right, Bob, congratulations.
I don't know if you could film those in the 50s.
All right, Wade, I think you're up. Oh, Wade, are you up? Yeah, you're up.
Historical.
Okay, I'll give you even more choices. I've got a quote from Leonardo da Vinci. I've got a quote from Sun Tzu. I've got a quote from J.R.R. Tolkien. Let's give it those 3.
Give me a Da Vinci Pinchy.
Learning never exhausts the mind. Learning never exhausts the mind. It's already short. And he was Italian, so if that helps.
Learning doesn't affect energy.
Yep. 4.
It's so easy.
What's so easy?
You know what we're talking about. Learning.
What's the original quote one more time? The original?
Learning never exhausts the mind, but Bob has an official warning. He's on thin ice.
Learning energizes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bob.
Think.
There he goes.
I didn't mean to fucking zoom. God damn it.
I think the zoom worked. Let's see. Think. Learning never exhausts the mind. Wade, what do you think?
I don't care, man.
Whoa. All right.
Give it to him.
All right. You know what?
I want one more shot at a silent one.
All right. He's not going to fight it. All right. Then, yeah. Do you have silent? I gotta say that, yeah.
For the listeners, yeah.
I can't believe how many words we need to describe what he's doing. This is a genius at work.
Wade had a little book, and he was reading the book demonstratively, and then he had a big expression and turned to the camera and was all, like he was figuring it out.
Energized expression, one might say.
It was exactly as it was. Wade, congratulations. That was
-1 word. Oh, I regret that. Oh, that felt really good.
all right. And with that, we'll wrap it up here. Now, I gotta say, the score's not even.
It's odd.
Both of yours are. All right, Bob, you want to know how many points you got?
Yes.
You got Let's Go Guard. I don't remember what that's for.
On guard.
AI Nightmare Emergences. He Baw. That's a James update. You got Never Give Up, Never Surrender, and then Zoom for Close Up, Mr. DeMille. Wade, Maybe I Just Want That. What did you want? All right. You were a guru, and I realize now I should have given Bob a point for this as well, because he mentioned K-pop Demon Hunters, but you have the K-pop Demon Hunters point. I'm going to pen in a point for Bob for that because it is fair. Then you got the segue point. Babe, shut up. Bro.
Gandhi.
There was one quote where I forgot what you said, so I just wrote down point. You got why? And then the Leonardo one, because you did that wordlessly. Maybe it was another one that you won wordlessly, so I couldn't remember what to say. So that gives Wade 9 points to Bob's 6.
That's not great.
Even if Bob got all 3, it would still be a tie, which wouldn't be good for me, but it would be good for the audience.
We've had some wider point spreads lately.
And no, Wade, you were doing great this one. Bob was making me laugh like crazy, but
Yeah, I think I had some funny ones, but Wade kept delivering right when he really needed it. Wade landed all of his best ones on the points.
yeah, I'd like to think he was strategizing and getting the word count down so he would get where he wanted to be.
There were a couple where the first thing I thought of was like a 2 or 3 word answer, and I was like, I gotta build up to that. Can't start there.
All right. How many bonus point spins?
You probably need 3.
Oh, that's not 3.
That is a 1.
That's 1. What are you adding to the wheel?
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If the coin has not been flipped, you must flip it and apply it to the last thing that was minorly contentious.
Got it.
Yeah, I've wanted something for a while that's like, if it hasn't been flipped, you must, and it must apply to the previous thing, like the previous tough decision.
That's fair.
All right, let's shuffle that bad boy up in there and spin this mother.
And that's a point for viewers. Congratulations, Wade! Woo! A hell of a win. Very commanding performance. 9 points to 6 points to 1 point for the viewers. Listeners, keep up. Wade, how do you feel about your victory?
Film me!
I won that one.
I don't know. I felt pretty good. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was a fun game. I thought Bob and I both did pretty well, had our moments. I enjoyed that we kind of had I don't know if it was an unspoken thing, but we were both kind of like let's work our way down on some of these. We don't have to go right to 3 or 4 words. We can kind of, that was fun. It was fun having that unspoken, like, let's see how much we can whittle it away. I had a lot of fun with that.
All right. Thank you very much. All right, Bob, how do you feel? I mean, you had some of the best jokes out there, but man,
It's about the points. It's about the points. You have to get at the right time. And all I feel about this one is, when this happens again, I will redeem myself, because I hope we do this again.
All right, well, thank you. Hope everyone at home watched it and listened to it, enjoyed it as well. Those 3 actions must be completed. And everyone, if you haven't followed the podcast already, please do. Please follow these guys, MyScrim, Bob, and Lord Minions. Wade, me, Markiplier, is optional, but the podcast is mandatory. And if we have merch at this point, or the mythical point in the future when we do, and I fully expect when that store goes up, everything's going to be sold out in a heartbeat.
After all the waiting, better be.
People have been putting away money for years for this moment.
They're holding back mortgage payments. They've been...
Baby formula, don't need that.
Diapers, you can wash them. Anything to save up for this whenever it happens. Podcast out.